Congalala is a lumbering oaf with a small variety of attacks that are easier to avoid once you learn its tells. Congalala has nearly identical resistance to all damage types, meaning every weapon will be equally effective. His head and rear end are his weakest points, followed closely by his forelegs and tail. Best recommended skills are Stench, Blast, Paralysis, and Poison resistance. Let's go over the stats. Claw Swipe. Congalala will lunge forward and attack with the long claws on its forearms, swiping horizontally in a wide area. Quickly move towards its back to avoid its claws and counter-attack while the Congalala is in its long animation. Belly Attack. Congalala will rear back in its hind legs and deliver one of the 3 attacks. It will either fall forward on its belly, leap forward a long distance for a body slam, or unleash a gaseous fart that inflicts the Stench debuff, preventing you from using any restorative items. Quickly move to its other side to avoid either of its attacks. Stench Attack. Congalala unleashes a torrent of brown stink from either end. When Congalala stands up its back legs, it's about to fart. Quickly move to the other side of its attack. If you happen to get covered in stench, you'll want to use a deodorant or head to the nearest source of water to wash it off. Mushroom Time. Congalala will dig into the ground and collect a mushroom with its tail. It will then sit and consume the mushroom for a few seconds. While this is a great time to get some damage in, you'll also need to be prepared for it to unleash a powerful Breath Attack. The Breath Attack. Congalala spits out a fireball that applies blast light or inflicts paralysis or poison. Avoid the face after it eats to make sure you aren't hit with its strongest attack. The best way to approach this hunt is to stay up close and personal. This way, you can quickly reposition between the head and its rear. Congalala's weak point is the rear, the head, the tail, and the foreleg. Its elemental ailment weakness is fire. Its elemental ailment strength is screamer pots and sonic bombs. Best weapon damage is high non-elemental. Here's a list of Congalala's drops and materials listed in order of how drop rate. And that's about all the stats about this monster. I have all these stats and materials and drop rates listed in a document in the description, so you can click that if you want. If you want to know more about all the other monsters, make sure to check out the other videos listed in this series.